Hello,
Number
everyone.
15.
welcome to Torchbearer. We're playing Torchbearer. No, we're playing Torchbearer, the RPG. We are on session 7 of. I guess this is the kind of quote fifth arc or year of the game. Yeah, looking good. We're doing part 1, so that means we're doing the opening of the game. And as good openings, we need to be reminded who gave the previous session, and I wrote it down in chat so I wouldn't have to be completely at a loss, and it was Tyler, I believe.
Nice.
So Andrew or Chris can give the previously on.
All right. I am.
Stuff.
I'm angry. I guess you are too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're an, what's your nature at? You 5 out of 5? 4 out of 4 or whatever?
No, I'm 3 out of 5.
Okay. You can do it then.
Oh, but I won't get to restore nature, will I?
Yeah, but I'm only down 1 tick of nature. So unless me being angry is like
Are you
worse
talking
than...
to anybody right now?
I just wait. Just quick question. I only thought about this after we ended last session. Do you have some sort of level benefit, Alfwin, about angry? I couldn't remember.
I think it was fearless. Yeah,
Oh,
it was afraid. It wasn't anger.
Okay, it's
When the party is made afraid. Yeah. Whenever they basically, if the GM assigns me the afraid condition, I don't mark it, but I can get afraid through the grind. That's the only way I can get afraid, basically.
okay.
Okay. I didn't know which one it is. I just was like, it's vaguely familiar. I'm not very familiar with the things. Okay, so.
Yeah, wasn't there something where you could get super angry and then you got like bonuses or something?
I believe that's
sad, actually.
That's
Yeah.
what?
It's how I can get very sad.
Very sad.
Yeah. I can use my level instead of my will or my health when engaged in conflicts involving tragedy, loss, or...
I see. Okay. Yeah. Well, I
and
was
if you're in a
debating.
belief regarding tragedy, loss, or grief. All tests in service of assuaging my grieving heart are considered to be within my nature. So I can just make nature tests
You
constantly.
debating?
Oh, what did we lose? Okay. But I mean, even if I have 3 out of 5 nature, I won't get to restore nature with this recap, right?
That is correct. You have to do condition.
Wow.
I mean,
Like either way.
yeah, both of us would be. Wait, is this part 2 or is this the new session?
This is new
This
session.
is a new session now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who will be delivering the prologue? Tell us what happened last session.
So I'll tell you right now what my thinking is, Chris, and you can agree or disagree. And it could be like poor thinking, but let me know. So I'm thinking I don't want to deliver the prologue because I want to get will advancements off my anger condition and get point of nature back.
Okay.
I do get the recap at some point.
All right, that's fine. I can do it then.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, if you want to, if that's what you want to do for your character, then I'll do it. I don't have any such ambition.
Okay.
All right. Last time.
Sorry, is there audio missing? Or like, Andrew, you're saying talking to somebody. Who's responding?
It's me.
Can you hear Chris?
I cannot hear Chris. He appears muted on my screen.
Well, that's because you've muted me.
He says you've muted him.
Oh, whoops. There we go. That's the only time I've ever done that. I will not do that again. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, it probably was for movie night. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So last time we infiltrated the castle, or cathedral, I should say. We did so. We encountered a group of people in the graveyard who had captured local madman Corbin, and we decided that we didn't like that for a variety of reasons, and we were dragged into a conflict, which we did win, and Corbin escaped, but we used the commotion as a ruse to sneak into the cathedral, into its lower chambers, where, excuse me, where we found a prisoner, an elf who had been imprisoned, and we also found a secret way in and out through the crypts in the graveyard. So, after we established that we had a way in and out, we went back down and tricked the guards in order to let us escape with the elf, which we immediately did. And here we are, back out in the graveyard with our elfin, the elf that we rescued.
Yeah, it is exceptionally correct. And I said, for expedience sake, you could have used the Huron map once you exit in the area to quickly go either to base or to the Elf City, wherever way you want. I was like, you can go to the base and let's end it there, sort of thing, if you wanted to. So yeah, just decide if you want to be taking a camp action at the camp or to go to the Elf City, I guess. And yeah, so alleviate your hungry, thirsty. And I guess we will talk about some, like you guys can talk about what your plans are before we hit the Belief Instinct Skulls, so that you have a more clear, I guess, direction to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, what was the goal of getting that vampire again? Was it to like deal with him, or just to investigate the rumors?
Last time, mine was just to investigate the rumors. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know enough about vampires in this game to have a more solid goal than that. But I guess we could probably like drive a stake through his heart or something.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess so, but why?
I'm gonna say because your wise is Silver Seal wise, and I have since decided to make it true that both the place and like the Rangers of the Silver Seal and the place, the Silver Seal, are generally like, I guess probably like their ancestral enemy would probably be like vampires. Probably. I'm gonna say
right,
because that's like it fictionally feels right to me that they used a place called the Silver Seal that created a big silvery mist around and secluded themselves off in order to, and like put the Rangers out there to deal with like a big messy problem, and probably initially that would have been like vampires.
Okay.
So I like that. Yeah, you don't know, I guess a lot. I guess you know Silver, but because otherwise you need like vampire wise. But yeah, you know that like it was dealt with. The elves are very much against vampires in general.
Yeah.
I guess it would remain to be seen if you'd would go to Elfwin, if they would help you or they would all just leave because they were kind of like on the fence there. Or want to be like locked up again with the magic of your bow.
Wait, what?
Because the bow is like the key, right? Like the bow of the first Ranger of the Silver Seal is the key to the Silver Seal.
Right.
And they lock them up or whatever to like be like, we're gonna wait this out 500 years, deal with it. Or something like that.
What was and what was the initial impetus to investigate it again? Was it just
Alfwin's friend was saying that there was rumors and that he was pretty sure there was a vampire.
Okay.
And you should.
Should we like return to him and like tell him that there definitely is, or?
I mean, probably. I mean, there's not really any need to do that. I mean, now that we know there is one, we should probably do something about it. At least my character will want to do something about it.
Yeah. But do you think we can? Like,
Well, if we catch him while he's slipping,
Oh yeah, and
pound a
because
stake into him.
because you guys went to the morning, I'm gonna say it's probably becoming more evening. As you decide to leave wherever you go. So are you heading back to the base, or are you heading back to the elf place to drop off this elf? And then what?
does he wish to go back to Alpha?
I guess we'd have to talk to him.
Probably he probably wants to either like an escort back or like to like rest and eat food or something.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys like decide to go spend the night like at the your base, yeah, he's fine with
You know what? I don't mind delivering this guy to Alpha. I mean, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
What was the person's name again?
Oh right, I didn't give him a name. Let's give him the name. I'll give him the name Clayton.
Nathan.
And then some elf last name. But you don't really like. But yeah. I don't need to give him a lesson.
Plaything Glendriel.
Glendriel. Gotta make sure there's an obnoxious amount of vowels. It'll read.
Yeah. And throw some apostrophes in there so people know it's pronounced with a glottal.
Okay. And Alfheim is just that forest. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, so I think we've discussed what you guys want to do. I don't know. There doesn't really need to be a big consensus, so we can just do beliefs, instant goals. Who wants to do that first?
I can go first. So my belief, it is better to act than to hesitate. Creed, strength is meant to protect and not to exploit. Goal, deliver Plaything Glendriel to Elfheim. And instinct, when adventuring, lead the way.
That's a trivial goal.
Okay.
You've mapped the way and you have them in your possession. So,
we map the way?
Yeah, the way's
Yeah,
mapped.
we have. Yeah,
okay.
The way has been found.
Okay. Darn. Okay. I will change my goal to confront Saint Vicious.
Okay.
I'll go next. My belief is anything worth doing is worth doing in style. My creed is that there's no place for hatred on this crew. When I'm in camp, I take time to teach others. And my goal is to kill Saint Vicious. For the glory, of course.
Okay.
Everyone's making a big old brouhaha about him. I've never heard of him before, but by God, maybe if maybe if we kill him, maybe if I kill him, bring some cred. I don't know. Elfwin, you seem to really like this guy.
Oh yeah, he's great. All right. My belief: those who pervert the natural order must be brought to heel. My creed is that humans cannot be trusted to preserve the natural world. My goal: find a way to destroy the vampire. And my instinct: when in camp, make healing poultice. So that's that.
Excellent. Okay, so I guess this is We'll change, I guess, how you, because you have checks. Do you want to spend the checks and go camp at your campsite, or do you want to go to the town and spend the checks?
I'm thinking it would be good to spend the checks in town because I'm gonna try and figure out, like, dig up leads on vampires.
No, you don't spend checks in town. You spend them at the gate before entering town.
Oh, that's right. I guess we don't really have any. We have some. We have some gold, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I've got a copper.
You got some stuff.
And it is my hometown, so we're.
All right, because Elfheim counts as a town, right?
Well, then, do we want to like go to a camp so that we can spend our instincts and make some checks?
I would like to do that. Yes, please.
All right.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so yeah, as the light, like it starts to become sunset, and you waited enough so that they stopped their second search for you, and they have decided to reinforce, like with sentries at the cathedral. Managed to sneak away, using your map as to help you guide your way back to the campsite. Back, I guess. Are you guys going back to your here? I guess doesn't. Or do you go somewhere else?
Well, I assume we're going towards Elfheim, though, or are we going back to us dedicated?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get back on the map here.
Yeah, do you go back to the ruins of Old Crossroad or Crowthorn and spend the night there, or do you guys go into the forest and just find a spot and camp?
I think
it's going on the forest.
Yeah, let's not draw too much attention to ourselves. I say we find a spot in the forest.
And also, then we can go towards Elfheim when we camp.
Yeah.
Sure. That suits me fine.
Where? There's the goblin hideout, which I guess you didn't kill the goblins. They're about. And there's the lean-to shack. There's Marigold's hut.
What about the tent ruin? I guess it's outside the forest.
That's
where we are.
That's basically on the opposite
That is
side
where we are.
of the graveyard.
Yes.
It's the cathedral. Yeah. It's there was a small tent city in the steps of the cathedral that popped up.
It's gone now. But
I think we can make it to this lean-to shack then before we.
Sure.
Seems like it's a little less dark. It's got a lean-to shack.
A little less dark, but it's
structure.
getting quite dark outside, and yeah, let's see what happens. Entering, yeah. So. Determines the camp. The camp is forest camp, probably. I don't know what the. You survey, I guess, the campsite with your turns on the. You try. Or do you want to camp right away?
Let's see. Do we have a slot on the? What's the?
It just rechecked it. It
We got.
Yeah, so we can scout it out before we make camp.
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. If you this I'm gonna make a roll. This is gonna be a scout versus scout test.
Sure.
And if you succeed, you will know what danger lies here, and I will move such twist from camping.
Okay. What's the ob?
It's gonna be versus, and it's gonna be versus. I think 2. there we go. Yeah, up to. We'll go up to.
Okay. I'm gonna use Firstborn against myself.
Okay.
This is the forest of my birth, and I am utterly confident that there is no danger here that I would not have foreseen, and so I do not make the proper precautions that I would in any other forest.
All right. Oh, yeah. So you've managed to, as you were setting up, right? Like you were thinking about like making sure, but then you're like caught wind and like managed to hide and watch them pass by. But a group of like 3 goblins, they were like walking around. No torch, no nothing. You just managed to like dim whatever light you had as like the things. They're heading toward their goblin hideout. Looks like even the goblins are a little wary to run in the forest at night.
Makes sense.
So you can, I guess you could either, like ambush them as they pass by, or let them pass by and have a camp. they won't ambush you or anything like that.
Well, we can just let them pass.
Mhm.
I don't see any reason to drive them off. If we really need to root them out, we can go to their camp and deal with it there. But for now,
Oh, totally.
better to just
Okay. You've secured the camp. Is less. I'll say okay. Yeah, I'll let this roll make the camp danger slide down by 1.
What does that mean?
So I was going to be dangerous, but now we're unsafe, and that's fine.
Okay.
And yeah, there's no. I guess looking around quickly. There's no obvious sources of water. There is like a lean-to shack here. That's like long abandoned. I think you probably met the madman. I forgot his name.
Corbin, I thought.
Corbin.
Oh, Corbin.
Yes, the NPC.
And Alfheim, we may want to make an effort to buy light sources of some kind.
Yeah.
It is dark. It's a dark camp, so once at nighttime you will need a light if you want to do things that require light. Do you set watch?
Can we create a campfire? Out of curiosity, or do we have to use a torch?
We'll assume no. It's a campfire. We'll just assume that you were able.
Yeah, we
to.
have a flint and steel.
Okay.
As long as
I do.
As long
We
as
don't need you don't need a torch to start a fire as long as you have flint and steel. Alternatively, I mean, you could like light. I mean, in theory, you could light a fire.
Yeah.
Torch be lit for like 3 seconds. So.
Okay.
Anyway. Set a watch, eh? I guess someone should watch, right? I guess
I'll
I
watch.
should, right? Because I can't. You can't make recovery tests, but I can do other stuff. But I don't need to make any recovery. So I will be a watch.
Okay. Thank you.
Sounds good.
I always forget what the person I watch can't do, so I just always had to check.
I think you're right. It's not recovery. but I think that's it.
Well, you can't recover purge your immortal. I'm checking now. You can't recover purge your immortal burden or memorize spells.
Okay.
All right. So you said it was an unsafe camp, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got the survivalist skill for an outdoor camp. Or sorry, I didn't pick us. Sorry, I mean I'm a ranger, so it's +1, and I've set a watch that's +1, so it's just a 0 bonus, I guess.
I'm trying to find the.
It's unsafe normally -2.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
0 bonus.
Okay, so just 3d6.
Wait.
Sure.
You could refrain from reducing the danger of the penalty by 1 if you refrain from starting a fire. If you don't start a fire, you get a
But we just
+1.
can't do.
You can't do stuff like boiling or cooking, and all recovery tests are at +1 ob.
What's up?
I don't think that's worth it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. What was the thing I wanted to ask? Fuck. Oh yeah, it takes a check to set watch, doesn't it?
I think I'm also going to impose a -1 camp event penalty because they're the vampire that awakens and stalks the forest looking for you. You have angered someone nearby, a dangerous foe.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Hold on.
No.
Setting a watch doesn't take a check.
No, setting a watch doesn't take a check.
Oh, sorry, you're right. It's preventing a disaster.
You can,
That's what
if
it
there
is.
would be a disaster, if you set a watch, you can spend a check to
Yeah,
avoid.
yeah. I
Yes.
see. Yeah.
Okay, so in
So
other
it's
words,
just-
collectively -1.
Yeah.
In other words. Okay, I
Really
will
so.
roll with -1.
So you just roll 3d6 -1.
Yep. Got you. 9.
9. Mice or other vermin crawl over your camp and spoil 2d3 rations.
Is this something we can prevent with a check or no?
I don't think that counts as a disaster, right? I don't know. What counts as a disaster?
I think
Let me
some
say
of
what is
them
disaster.
do say like if you set a watch, you can spend a check to avoid the safely. Blah blah.
Oh, okay. It'll say.
Yeah.
A disaster is an event that forces an early end to a camp phase.
Oh, okay.
So this is not a disaster because it doesn't force us to end the camp.
Mm. Okay.
So, okay. So how much rations did you say, Sean? 2d3.
Yeah. 4 rations. Get.
Okay, and is that uses or number of amount of rations?
I don't know. So I'll say uses. Yes. Ration. I'll say uses. I like that. Fine with me.
Okay. I've got 2 rations, so I can. How much rations do you guys have?
I thought I gave mine to Tyler, but I don't see it on his sheet.
Ate it.
Okay,
Did
but
you actually?
you only eat it. You only use 1 use, and it has 3.
Oh, then I have 2 uses left. Sorry, I
Okay,
just
I
leave
have
it
2
that.
uses left as well, so I will get rid of mine, and you can get rid of yours.
Okay.
4. All right, I still have the whey bread, so we're still good. We should really start doing a jug.
Needle
Now that-
jug.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh well, I was like, if Tyler wants Marcel or not, but if we just
No disaster
mention
occurred.
that he's here,
Yeah, no
if we
disaster.
do want him here.
No disaster occurred, and you can now strategize spend checks as appropriate. The Marcel,
He's so quiet.
little Mr. Alfonso has a jug with 3 uses of water.
Who?
Am I?
His
Marce-
and Tyler's apprentice.
Tyler's apprentice.
Oh, okay.
Whom I continue to neglect as I try to teach him things
Apprentice
after the
Alfonso.
fact.
All right, so you're fine. There's no immediate danger. So yeah, strategize. How many checks do you have? What are you gonna do with them?
Okay. Yeah, I've got 2 checks.
I have 2
I have
checks as well.
none.
Okay, so we can get lots of stuff done. That's good. I mean, I'm gonna try and make a healing poultice first things first.
With your
Instinct.
instinct. Okay.
With my instinct, yep. Because I'm gonna do that no matter what.
Okay. The ob on healing poultice is
I guess do I have to pick what it heals first? I probably do, eh?
yeah. Make a healing poultice. Sure. What do you want to heal?
Let me think here. What would be the most useful, do you guys think?
For poultice?
Yeah.
An invisibility poultice.
No, like for conditions.
I think
Oh.
injured is probably very good in the sense that we're going to be
Yeah.
facing a
That makes
vampire.
sense.
I feel
Sure.
like, yeah.
All right,
I
I'll
was
go
gonna
with
say,
afraid.
like-
Afraid is also totally valid, although you're not able to be
Well,
afraid.
the thing is, I think I want a harder one because afraid I have 4 healer, so I'll almost certainly get it if I do afraid.
Okay.
But if I do injured, I might not, and then I'll get an advanced. So either we'll get a good poultice or I'll
So
get
you're
an
trying to
advanced.
fail? Okay, yeah.
I'm not trying to fail, but I'm
It's
indifferent
not
to
too
whether I
bad if you
succeed
do.
or fail, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah.
fail trying to get an injury poultice than succeed at
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
an
yeah.
afraid poultice. Although
Right,
you
right,
guys
right.
are afraid, so maybe I should make an afraid poultice so you guys can.
Oh no, we're angry.
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 Oh,
Let's
okay.
make
Well,
the
anger
hardest
poultices are
poultice.
impossible, so good luck with that. I'm gonna make an
You
injury.
know what? This might be a
Yeah.
dumb suggestion, but what about a hunger thirst poultice? So I feel like maybe for like more than one turn.
That's
There
just
is no
food.
you don't
such
get
thing.
hungry or thirsty.
That's just
No?
food.
Okay. Okay.
That's what cook is
Okay.
for.
I know. I just like the idea of drinking a bottle of 7-Up and it's like I don't have to eat for 2 days now.
That's what jugs are for.
I know. So,
All right. Anyway, I will make a injury poultice.
Obstacle 3.
You got it. Womp womp.
Sadness,
I
but
failed.
also not sadness.
Okay, that's 1 check, or still no checks, but my
Yeah.
instinct has been triggered. So whoever's next.
okay. My instinct is to teach people when in camp. Who wants to learn something? Who loves
I
learning?
mean, my current nature is 3, so
All right.
You good to try and teach him, yeah? Or teach her.
I will teach you, Talia, how to not be a dick in public and challenge people to
Excellent.
fights. I will teach you decorum.
excellent. This is hilarious.
So what skill does that be?
Mentor.
No. What's he
Oh,
trying
what
to
skill are you
teach?
teaching?
I'm going to teach you. Let's see. How about?
Talia, what's your
damn it.
persuader?
I think it's beginner's luck.
You could try to teach him how to talk to people.
Okay. Ooh, or manipulator. Good point.
What's your manipulator?
My manipulator is the same as my persuader.
Yeah,
It's
yours
2.
has to be higher than Talia's. I'm asking Talia.
Oh,
3.
Great. So you can't teach him manipulator, but you could teach him persuader.
I will teach you the art of persuasion.
So the obstacle is his obstacle.
It's my current nature.
Your current nature is 3.
So it's 2 against
So
3.
I might intentionally. Maybe that's dumb. It's like I might intentionally drive my nature down just so you can finally teach me something. So then you finally get to use mentor and I get to learn things.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Although then I'll have low nature rules.
Oh, I mean, do you want lower nature? Like,
I don't know. It'd be fun to have you teach me things, but we'll see.
I mean, I don't want you to lose your humanity just because you want me to teach you something.
I wouldn't lose my humanity. I'd probably like I consider my nature at some point if I didn't become weird.
You are weird.
But yeah,
You challenge people to fights when it's inappropriate. That's weird.
I mean that's your perception.
Yes, that's why I'm teaching you Persuader, so you don't have to do that.
We'll see.
Self. Look in the mirror. Up your grind set.
Right, teach me.
What's your nature now?
3.
3?
So yeah,
Okay.
would be against 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use a persona for this one then, because I is lower than your ob.
If you wanted to
And-
go really well, yeah, maybe you don't. But you could tap your nature.
No,
If you
we're not
wanted to
fucking
go
with our
really
we're
ham
not
on it.
fucking with our nature. It's too much nature tapping.
I mean, spending 1 persona to make your your mentor like.
You're probably still going to fail.
Yeah, like if you should tap nature if you want to succeed, if you want to get a success mentor. I don't know where you're at with mentor, if succeeding or failing.
2 successes needed, 1 fail.
Yeah,
So I
probably
should
better.
tap my nature then? Okay.
Well, if you want to
Yeah.
succeed,
I really do
Depends,
want
yeah.
to succeed.
if you want to be better at mentor, right, then it's probably worth it to spend nature on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
might
I'm
also
just
be
gonna do
able
that
to
then.
get. Does Marcel have mentor?
I don't think Marcel has mentor. I'm mentoring
Can
him.
Marcel help you? Right, but he doesn't have his skill, does he?
I believe so. Let's double check.
He couldn't offer it anyway because it's an instinct.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah, his mentor's at 0 anyhow.
Okay.
Although he can help with Alchemist and Arcanist.
Okay.
Remember when I used to make weapons? Alright, let's do this mentor roll. Where's that window? No! Damn it. Okay. Use nature.
Hey, you did it.
Ew.
Good job.
I heard no RP about how you are boasting or demanding, so you're going to tax your nature by 1.
Ah, damn it. I was gonna do that
Wait,
right now.
Is that how that works? Well,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
but
like,
you already rolled though, so you gotta describe what you're doing before you roll, not after. So.
Oh, damn, okay. Because I was gonna do the RP of, like, if I failed, it'd be like,
Right.
Well, you
but
describe what you're doing beforehand, and then
Yeah, you gotta be like
okay.
boasting, not or demanding, in order to be inside or outside your nature before you roll.
I now have 2 out of 4 nature.
Is that how that works,
But
guys? If
My mentor's up.
If it's not outside. Sure.
Yeah, if it's not outside, I think
if it's not
still goes down by
inside your
1.
nature, it's taxed by 1. If it's inside your nature, it is not taxed. Pass or fail.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, burst by 1.
Okay, that
And
sounds
then,
correct.
and on a fail, it's reduced by the margin of failure.
Oh.
But feel free to mark an advancement on. But remember to click that you succeeded a mentor test, Byron, and
Oh, yeah.
mark that successful test on Persuader.
Can do.
I have to fail Persuader now to get my Persuader up.
All right, so you've done the instincts. Now there's 4 checks.
All right. What do we need?
Mhm.
I need to cure my angry.
Yeah, I guess do you guys want to make some tests to potentially recover conditions? That might be wise.
I would like to. I just feel bad taking your guys' checks. But
Well, that's what they're for.
Yeah,
fair enough.
these are communal checks.
It's
I
better
got
for
them
the
for
group
us.
when you don't
True,
have
true.
conditions, right?
Yeah, no, for
'Cause
sure.
your wises benefit, like almost by definition, benefit us more than you. You know,
Right, that's fair.
well, at
Yeah.
least as much, if not more.
Right. Okay. I'll try and bring some checks to the next camp phase, but sure.
Would you like one of my checks?
That's up to you to decide.
You
It
may
doesn't
have
matter.
it.
We have 4 checks.
Yeah. 'Cause I know I want to cure angry. Andrew, what do you have? Are you angry too?
Angry as
Are you
well,
angry?
yeah.
Are you angry at the world? Okay, let's cure anger together.
Sure.
I bequeath to you my check.
Thank
Okay.
you. Here, I will try to recover. You guys, the order. I go. Someone goes. Someone goes. I think it's fine if I go first. Okay. Do I want to use anything to recover from this? I don't think so. I'll just roll for it. I fail. 10. Okay.
Woof.
Indeed. Good thing we're going to town soon. So I can try again.
All right. 2 more checks or 3 more checks.
I don't know, Tyler. Do you want to also try and cure your condition?
I'm also going to try and cure my condition.
Okay.
Andrew, how'd you roll where it says recovery from angry? What button did you press?
If you click on where it actually says like angry, and then there's the will
Will
up
up
beside it.
2. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna think about how I'm essentially gonna have like a shower argument with myself of what I should have said and boasted about to Talia. Because I feel like I lost part of myself. I could have gone better. I'm so mad at myself. Arg. Ooh. And that's gonna soothe me. I'm gonna win an argument in my head.
You do.
Yay! I'm no longer angry.
Nice.
I won the argument in my head.
Mark that will test,
Hell yeah.
and mark that you recover.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
2 more conditions, or 2 more checks. Sorry.
Trying to think, what do we need right now that we can do in camp?
Let's. What have I got on kit? I've got nothing important. I guess. Can anybody try and repair my armor?
Oh fuck! I would love to do that.
What's your armor? How's it broken?
I've got chain armor and a helmet that are both damaged.
I believe chain armor would require like armored smith tools that you'd have to like rent out from like a place at the like a town. Make armor
Oh,
I guess,
okay.
properly. But to just to dent your helmet, you just if you have the skill, you have the tool to like undent the helmet because it's easy to carry that around.
Yeah, I don't have. Well, I don't actually have. I have.
You have a hammer, then you can make it without a
I do.
penalty.
Okay.
Yeah, it says.
I have this hammer specifically for this purpose.
No, I mean it's just because you have the armor skill, so it assumes you've got.
No,
what it
and he doesn't have
But
the
I don't.
armor skill.
I'm
but
working towards getting it.
He has the.
Oh, you have a literal hammer.
He has
Okay,
a literal
I see.
hammer.
I have a literal hammer in my pack.
Got it.
So he can make it without penalty. Great.
Because I want to get the armor skill. So.
Would you like
okay.
another check?
Well, you can try
Andrew?
banging out my helmet. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well, thanks. Jeez, I feel like you guys are
I mean,
playing
that's.
the goodness.
I mean, I'm benefiting from this. I get a fixed helmet.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Let's see. So helmet is DC 1. So let's see here. Armor.
Yep.
Okay. I smack your hammer. Smack your helmet. Ta-da! Ding,
Hooray.
ding.
Okay. Good. I've got no longer damaged helmet. Okay.
One final
Well,
thing.
if nothing else, I wouldn't mind. No, I'll probably do that once we get to town.
You
Scavenger. Try scavenging for something, but we're in the wilderness, so that's probably not a great idea. Anything need to be
Problems
mended?
about-
Actually, anybody got any like? Because I have peasants, so if anybody needs like some kind of like something that needs sewing, like a cloak or something like that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. I have a. Wait, I'm double checking my bag. I have a spell book. I'm wondering if I can take this time to write down the swarm spell. I forget the name of it.
You'd
not
have
a
to be at your base where your library is to write it down.
Ah, darn.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
But I'm
I'll
sure
not do
you
that then.
you can probably do something with your spells, right? Is there
I
anything
can
that needs
memorize
doing?
more. Yeah, I can memorize more. I think
Sure.
Like a good
that I
idea.
can do. And the spell book that I'm carrying is spellbook 1. Damn, I don't actually know which spellbook is in which. 'Cause I think we have B3, B2, B3, but then I have like spellbook 1 in here. I don't know
Maybe
what's
you
in
should
that.
scribe a spell into one of your, and like so you have fewer spell books.
That is a good point.
Like start condensing them down a bit.
I really
Good
should.
idea.
Well, you have a check right now, so now's the time.
I. Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, but I'm only carrying one.
So the way
What's Marcel carrying?
spellbooks function as if they are like scrolls, so you can just use them out of your scroll. You don't need to move them over.
Oh, okay.
Like they're just.
But then you lose that spell forever.
No, you know it, and you just have to go back to your library to write it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can double check which spell books. What does Marcel have? What is he carrying?
I'm just saying, like, because you can only carry so many spell
Jug.
books, right? Because they take up 2, so it's better to.
Marcel's carrying a jug in his backpack. He doesn't have a spellbook.
Okay.
It's better to. The other one is on the cart.
And I can double check the cart. Which one's on the cart? Horses and pack animals. Earnings and allies.
It's a good idea just because space is at a premium. I'm even feeling bad carrying this bottle of water. Do we all like take food and drink every time we camp, right?
No, not every time.
Not every time.
Not every time.
There's
Only when you're hungry or
if
thirsty.
only when there's yeah.
Or if you
Okay.
went to your base camp, you would.
Oh, okay.
Where do we see like what's on our on like our carts? I feel dumb. Look at the list here.
I believe it's under base camp.
Under base camp? Okay.
The bottom one. Spellbook B2, B3, and A. All 3 spellbooks are on.
Okay, so I'm just carrying a spellbook here. It says spellbook 1.
I don't know what that is. I
Yeah,
guess
I
that's
think
the one.
I think I screwed
No,
up.
I guess that's the one with Wizard's Aegis and Swarm. Right.
I don't have it in a
No,
spellbook.
those
though, 'cause I used
those
it.
aren't in a spellbook right now, so I don't know which one that is.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume it's Wisdom of the Sages and Waterlong.
Wait, sorry, which ones did you say were in the
There's
in the
B1.
cart?
Does that not mean BIC 1?
Which spellbooks were on the
B1, B2, and A. So
No, there's also B3. So which ones are on the cart?
B1,
The ones on the cart are
B2, and A. So B3
So
is the one.
the
he
one
has.
you have is B3. So
no, the
one that
B3
you
is on
have-
the cart.
Is it? Sorry.
B2, B3, and A are on the cart. I am holding spellbook 1. I must have mislabeled this. I
B1.
don't know which one that is. That's
so
B1?
this is,
Okay.
You have B1. Yeah.
Okay. And on B1, I'm going to go to my back to my logic list once I fix this. Supernal
you've
Vision.
Wisdom of the Sages, Water Lung, Supernaural Vision.
I'm going to memorize Water Lungs. I feel like that's a really good one. I spend my check doing that.
Waterlong?
Yeah. So I like the idea that we can swim in water. I feel like it's going to be important later. So this can't memorize Swarm, which is a very versatile skill. Memorize, and that would be Scholar to memorize it, right?
I don't think so. Second.
Alrighty.
Lore Master test. The sum of the circles of the spell you wish to memorize. Waterlong is 2, so it's Lore Master Ob 2 to memorize.
Lore Master Ob 2. Okay. And I'm trying to remember what Child of the Fates was as a trait. I keep thinking like I can just memorize this, be like, oh, I'm gonna do a good job because I can see myself doing this later. That can also be Wizard Sight. Ow! I was gonna roll 3 against 2. I don't even roll a 6. Damn it.
Mark a fail on Lore Master.
That's fine. Now I just need one more success and I get Lore Master 4.
Nice.
All right, the camp phase is done. You managed to take a sleep and stand watch and awake. Crack of dawn, safer. The Halathan, the prisoner, wakes up and he says, let's make haste to Elfheim in order to
Let's.
inform the council that there's a vampire. Okay.
Alrighty.
So do you guys set out to Elfheim?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Pass through the Misty Gate. It's more like just normal. It's not a weird elf place, unless you were looking through it through elf eyes or using wizard sight. To everyone else, Talia, it's just a regular part of the forest, and eventually you snake your way in through a dense forest into the Elfheim, the city of the elves. It's a great, wondrous place. Lots of trees and tree houses, cool architecture, very elfy, lots of arches.
Ooh.
Get to the town. At the gates. You may spend your checks to make recovery tests. Oh,
I have no check.
Yeah, okay. So
What?
you don't even, if you can't make recovery tests, you don't get to spend additional checks. You can't do personal business at the gates.
Makes sense.
Good thing you did. Rations, non-preserved rations, so fresh rations are spoiled. And I make a test for entering town at the town event. Elf City. Elf Home. I'm gonna roll 3d6.
I'll do it.
Guys. Excited.
What's it taking so long to roll dice?
12.
I don't pop a fake. Can I pop a fake?
No.
Okay.
Shafts of sunlight, trunks of ancient trees stretch to the sky. Shafts of golden light gently flow to the earth. All is well here.
All right, it's good.
Divide up loot. Choose your stay. Strategize.
Stay options again?
I think all of the options are here.
Yeah, streets.
No, but I just...
Streets for free, except you might be running out of town. Stables. Yeah, stay up stables. Tavern. Flop house. I think, or I guess tavern you don't actually stay there. But streets, stables, inn, hotel.
I will be staying with my parents, obviously.
You know what kind of house they have again?
They have a stables quality.
I guess
And stay in your parents' garage.
No, that's just the equivalent of the quality. Just a humble little abode.
Here we go.
Darn.
So yeah, in terms of loot, I just have the copper, and that's about it. So I don't know. Do you guys have any?
So we have... we have the Spear of Bothay. Dwarven Spear. We could potentially sell. We have my bottle. It's empty. I could try to sell that as well. I don't know how important it is to have a bottle.
I don't think a bottle will sell for anything.
Oh, it's not worth any.
Yeah,
No,
I doubt
I'll
it
use-
would be worth anything.
I'll use Persuader to
Okay.
make them buy it.
No, you can make a haggling test when you enter, but that's about it. But I don't unless it's like treasure or has a D next to it when you get it, it's probably not worth it because it's
basically sell things at 1/4 the cost. So if it's not worth at least 4 dice to buy, you can't sell it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, usually when we get a thing, that's actually that reminds me. We've got the what do we have on the card? Yeah, just the spell books, right? We've got books that are worth stuff in our cache back at our base camp. So
Right. So
we don't have that right now.
That's how many D worth of copper?
I've got 1 D worth of copper. I don't need it for anything, so if you guys want to use it, that's fine. My resources are 3, and I am I get an additional 1 D because I'm in town.
Your hometown, right?
Yeah.
Um.
So I'm basically not going to need anything.
Yeah, I guess we didn't take the finery. We had the rations, but they got et. And I guess Tyler has his star necklace. I don't know what that does. Or his rings.
The rings are pretty good.
But I could potentially part with the spear. And debating if I get rid of this bottle for space reasons. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fair.
Is there anything else we wanted to sell, or is that all we got? Because I feel like we really need a lantern. Because I know torches only give us light for 2 people, right? Well, 2 people, 1 person's in dim light.
Yeah, I agree. We should get a lantern with the with the gold, but then that makes it harder for you guys to make your check. So we only have the one, right?
Yeah. Well, I was also hoping to get wine or something to help me recover angry. And yeah, if I stayed at a flop house or a stable. Then I could make that test. And would it just be one more D to buy like a drink essentially, Sean? Or
For
like if I went to the tavern to buy a drink. If I went to the tavern to buy a drink to try and recover angry, or get better at recovering angry. Is it one just to go to the tavern and one to buy a drink?
No, it's one. If your first drink gives you a roll on the rumor table, and your second drink will give you the bonus in recovering.
Oh, so okay. Like I remember this from before. So I'd have to buy alcohol separately, like not at a tavern, to try and just straight up drink it.
I believe that's how that works.
Okay. Or is it cheaper if I get them to fill my bottle with wine? Probably not.
No, when you buy wine, it comes out of like they fill your bottle, you know.
Okay.
Buy it, or I guess they could give you a bottle.
I think last time that's why I got this bottle. Gave me a bottle. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll keep the
but
bottle.
Anyway, at the tavern, the first drink you get a tavern rumor, you get the hungry and thirsty condition removed, and then the second drink you can make a recovery test from angry with a +1D bonus. Each of those costs 1 lifestyle. So that's on top of whatever your accommodation.
Right, because I can't stay at the tavern.
You can't stay for. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't have like a ton of like stuff because like we literally only have what, like I'm the only, like I have the copper coins and that's it, right?
Well, there's the Bothe, which I could part with in the name of
Wait, what do you have?
a dwarven spear.
Is that worth
magical
anything,
spear?
Sean?
Yep. You can sell it for 2 dice.
Well, I'd say since none of us are ever going to use it, that seems like a good bargain. But
I say go for it.
okay, well, you don't have to sell it. I mean, you can use it to boost your roll if you want to do a bunch of stuff, right?
True.
I don't really want to do much. Like I'm staying for free, and I only have 1 die of thing I want to do, so that's what I'm gonna.
I want to recover angry, and I want to try and get something to boost that. So that would be. Can I buy alcohol for 1D, Sean?
No. Just open it. Look at the gear section. Wine, yeah. One use. Bob 1.
I will do that then. And then light. How much is a lantern?
A lantern is ob 3.
Ooh.
We can also get it repaired. We have a lantern, right? Or no, wait. Do we have the lantern?
I think Byron threw it away.
Okay, so we should we'll have to buy a new one then.
I was gonna say,
probably get it
I should have picked up Smith or something.
Well, we can get it repaired in town. That's
Yeah. Alternatively, we could go try and find it back at the cathedral, which I think is where we dropped it.
Did we?
Behind
Did you guys?
the stairs.
Whatever, it's fine. Wait, no. What? We went back to get that stuff. There's no way it was in there. At the cathedral behind the stairs, I went back up and got our stuff. So
That's
it's not
true.
there. If it was there, then we would have it. If we don't have it, then it
Okay.
wasn't there.
Yeah. When did we drop it?
I assume during my quest, you guys. I know that's when you broke it. I don't know what you did with it after that.
Yeah.
No, I think Tyler said he like put it in the corner or something, because he's gonna throw it away
Okay.
behind the stairs. I think somewhere. He didn't leave it with your stuff. I don't think. What I heard.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. I know the sentiment.
Well, we should probably get one, but I know if you want like wine or something instead, you can go without it and you can buy some torches, because I know there's
The torches are
torches
one
are just 1D, I think, right, Sean?
Torches are
for a bundle.
per bundle. I have it open. Give me a sec. Light a second. No, yes. Torches is ob 2
Up to.
or 4 torches.
Oof. And a lantern doesn't even come with oil, or does it come with use of oil in it already?
I
believe when you buy it, it's full.
Yeah, I think it's full when you buy it. And I think you have like 1 use of oil or 2.
Oh, on the cart?
Yeah. Did you all decide where you're staying, by the way?
I think I'm just staying at a flop house and buying a drink.
Flophouse and
At the market.
Byron.
And I'm gonna stay in a flop house too. I got nowhere else really to go.
Flophouse. All right. When you are settled in and then you start going about your day, you are summoned to the council as like a sort of, I guess, to bear witness, because like officially, like the elf that you brought in, like went back, told the council, and you guys, like, the people I came in with, and then they tracked you down. And you're summoned, or I guess they probably summoned like Elfwin maybe, because they know where his parents live.
Yep.
And so Elfwin gets a summon to like find your friends and come to the council like the next day or whatever in the morning, and you guys go, and there's like a council of elves, and they're wearing like their official robes, and there's the elf sitting before the council, like a semicircle of very old looking elves. I think you've been here before, and people like recognize you, like harumph sort of thing. Like we like banish these fools once, you know what I mean? And
Wait, did they?
well, because like there was like a murder.
Yeah, but that wasn't me.
Yeah, but they're like, you left with you guys, so they. But anyways, they're like, well, they whisper, and like they settle down, and then the proceedings go, and like do you like, it's basically an official launch of like, there's a vampire, and it's like, did you witness him? Blah blah blah. The elf says he does, and he was saved by these people. They ask you, did you witness the vampire? Because it's like very serious. And what evidence do you present to bring forth?
Okay.
Do you say anything, or do you corroborate his story? You say you saw the vampire or not?
Well, I didn't see the vampire, so I'm not going to lie to them. But I will corroborate his story insofar as I found him imprisoned, and he repeated the same testimony to me, and I took him at his word. As he had clearly been, because he was clearly in a bad state, I didn't wish to risk his life any further. I thought to bring him to safety before exploring any deeper.
Okay. Yeah. Do you say anything, Talia?
I just say, look at him.
Look at him.
Look how pale he is. Look at the bite marks on his neck. What more evidence do you need? Being my classic brash human self.
All right. Well, they, I guess, request then of you to, yes, bring proof, because I think they do accept that it's more than likely, and they're willing to take this as proof of vampire. This elf's testimony, Palathin. And considering, like his it's like clearly like he looks almost identical, just like a younger version, one of the older elves sitting on the council. It's like, and so they'll give you some tools to defeat said vampire.
Excellent.
Incredibly useful.
They will give you a mallet and stakes, wooden stakes.
Okay.
They will give you a bestiary tome, specifically of the exploits of a specific detail, like a fighting journal against vampires, written by various Rangers of the Silver Seal throughout their time.
Written by vampires for vampires.
And additionally, they will give you, I guess probably, they'll give you a set of torches.
Got it.
And if you succeed, they promise other things, and they will offer a silver dagger and silver ammunition for like your bow.
Okay.
Enough
You're
silver.
giving that to us right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So enough silver for one fight, Elfin.
Okay.
For ammunition wise.
Got it.
You don't need to track it, by the way. You could just say you're using it or not. You could just be in your quiver.
Well, yeah, okay. But the dagger, the fact that it's silver.
Yeah, there's a silver dagger, and you would need to be tracked. It's an item, but
yeah,
you could just write that you have, arrows plus silver arrows in your quiver.
Yeah, I'll just write silver quiver, and then once we use the silver.
Yeah. All right. So that once it becomes official, if you accept their mission, because it seems like you are heading out there, because you said that, because everyone's goal, you guys are questing to deal with the vampire, so they wish you best, and that they will the best, and they'll give you one die each to prepare also before leaving.
Okay.
Good luck.
Excellent.
They give you one. Sure. Let's be thematic. They give you one bag of silver each to fight.
Oh
Okay.
boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Leave and go fight them. But yeah, so now you have extra gold and extra stuff.
Okay, I've got all the stuff in my inventory. How big is the bestiary, Sean? Bestiary? Is it size 1 or 2?
I'm gonna say probably size 1.
Okay. All right.
How much is in the bag of silver?
It's just one die each of silver. You can, you don't really need to keep track of it, but
Yeah, I've got it.
It's pack 1 per silver.
And so wait, sorry. So you said, Chris, do we already have those torches, or are you assuming that we bought those?
No, I added them to. I have everything they gave us written down.
Okay. So we already have 5 torches.
What do you mean?
You have 4 torches in your large sack.
Yeah.
And Tyler has 1 torch in his backpack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they gave us 4.
Oh, they did. I didn't catch that.
Well, they give us one thing of torches, which is 4.
One bundle, yeah.
One bundle of
sorry.
torches, which is
Yeah,
4.
sorry, I missed that. Okay. Well, that's awesome. And the Mallet and Stakes is pack 1 as well?
I assume so.
The mallet and stakes are specific items. They a pair of items or not? Stake and mallet, pack 1 for 3 stakes and a mallet.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, in that case,
Okay. So I'm going to read through this vampire's bestiary to search for instructions on how to find and kill vampires.
Okay, that's
Do some personal business.
That sounds like you were doing a research.
Yes.
The vampire's bestiary as
Yep.
a
As
location
here, yes.
for the questions. Let me look at the research section just to make sure.
Yep.
Oh,
Says scholar.
parents. Is there any specific thing that I need to know about personal business findings? And do research. Okay. Research factors. Type of lead, a book, location nearby. It doesn't really matter. It's not really a location. Details. We'll say that's more of an interesting fact because this is a specific book on that.
Okay.
Or maybe a common knowledge. This is like every story in this book is that in essence, like how to deal with it. And there's several different stories. So actually, let's do Ob2. I'm even gonna lower it more.
Up to scholar?
Yeah, scholar test.
Okay.
You'd be hard pressed to make any other kind of research thing from this book other than what you're
Research
making.
about vampires. Yeah, fair enough. Just trying to think.
Gear. The book itself will help.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. I think I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah,
Other people could help you if you want.
it's
All right.
fine. Okay, I'm going to use a Y. I think.
oh, okay.
Hold on. Which one is which again? I forget.
You spend a fate to roll 1 failed die and a persona to roll all failed die.
I will spend a persona to reroll all failed die. How's that flavored? Forget.
You have
It's
to.
like, of course.
You have
Of
to
course.
say what you were
Right.
missing in your scholar test. That like you were doing
I
something
know.
wrong, and now you.
I'm not worried. I just want to know what the right flavor is. Is it aha or of course? It's of course. Okay, I will say of course. This saint has been haunting the people who once lived in Crowthorne, a place that I know well. I can remember the stories and the information that I've gleaned about its suffering, and incorporate that into my study of the vampire.
I will say yes. Crowthorne has, in fact, in the past, been dealing with vampires. It's one of the reasons why it is one of the nearby towns to Crowthorne fell.
Yes, which is one of the things that I know. Okay, Crowthorne Wide. Nope, I failed. Oh well.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say you are made afraid, but I know that I can't make you afraid, but I am give you conditional success of feared. So feel free to disregard marking that.
Yep. Okay.
But have you not taken that, you would have been made afraid because you realize how dangerous a course this is, and that vampires are very dangerous indeed. It would be best, to like make their presence not known at all. They shun light. Both natural and unnatural. They will shun the light, and but they will die in sunlight. So there's some stories like that. And if you sneak into their lair during high noon when the sun is at its highest, and drive a stake in its heart is one of the ways in which you could kill a vampire. Additionally, there's things that you could buy holy water to help you kill him. Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
What is that?
What's the rule on like the might? Or like, where would I be able to find that? Probably in the Scholar's Guide on conflicts. Right? Would that be under denizens? Like what it's like if they're too strong, like you can't fight them, you can only drive them off.
Right.
I want to know that rule specifically to make a ruling of what you learned. What's your might, by the way?
I think just 3, right?
3.
I think for all of us, yeah. I'm pretty sure mine is as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could kill a vampire in combat. We'll say that silver would increase your might by 1 additional.
Got it.
Okay.
If we need to. Hopefully we won't need to.
Yeah.
Okay. I've so that's 2 for me. Or just 1 for me. I've used 1 so far. I was gonna say, we need we want to get that lantern now that we have the money for it.
We should have 5 torches then. It's pretty good.
That's true. I mean, that's true. We could always come back and grab a lantern later. Use up the torches that we have. That's fine with me.
Saves money now.
Sure.
And I'm thinking, well, because I can spend my spear 2D to get a drink, a draught of wine, and stay at the flop house. And additionally, with my extra silver, I can sell that to rent a workshop to try and repair your armor, Chris.
That's true. We could do that.
Just what I was thinking I might try and do.
I mean, yeah, okay, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
So, how much is it to rent an armorer's table, Sean?
I believe it's just one facilities.
I think so. I was checking because of like personal business. I was like, what is personal business?
That it counts as personal business, so it's 1D.
Well, yeah. So it's
So just add it to your cost of living by 1, and then
Okay.
you can make that armor test if you want.
like an armor test. Fix your armor.
Ob 2 to fix chain.
Yes. Do I want to spend a persona on this? I mean, we're gonna go fight a vampire. Sure I will. I'll spend a persona to try and make sure this goes off. Hey. Okay. Your armor is fixed.
Okay.
Just letting you know, or you don't need to spend money in order to help, and you could have like used labor to help.
It's fine.
And you wouldn't have to have spent that.
What?
Yeah. Just letting you know that you don't. I think you guys, like, especially in town, you guys don't offer help, but like everywhere else, you offer help like whenever you can. So I'm just commenting on that.
No, for sure.
But yeah, you mark that you have your chain fixed now.
Yes. And I'm gonna get that drink and drink it to be less angry now, if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't cure it, but it gives you +1 on the recovery test.
Well, you get the rumors table first, right? Because you get.
No, I wasn't going to the tavern.
He bought it from the.
Oh, you're just gonna buy wine? Okay.
Going to like the LC or the.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Do I want to spend a persona to buff this up?
What?
I think I'll hold back. I'm debating if I want to go super ham.
Wait,
Because then I get fresh when I leave town for my recovery roll.
Oh, right.
Oh my god, I'm sad. Maybe I did want to spend that persona. Okay, that's fine.
Is it?
Well, it's not, but it is.
All right.
Okay.
So your cost of living. Did you buy that? You have to buy that.
Yep, I bought that.
Yeah, from the market. You have to make a
And,
1D market test right now.
Oh, I have to do it at the market.
Yeah, you have to buy it at the market. You're buying
sorry.
anything? You buying anything else? At
Yeah,
the
you
market?
don't just add it to your cost of living. When you go to the market, you spend the
Okay.
money right away and get the
Oh,
thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'll spend my silver for that.
Roll a. Are you buying anything else? Because you have to make one. Like.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
So
Is it a resources test? Or?
It's a resources test with 1 dice, extra die. Yeah.
Okay. Against Ob1. And I add the thing as gear as well?
Yeah, the coins. Yep.
Oof.
Mark a success on your resources.
Excellent.
Do not mark fail or success because you. Or no, you can only. What's the rule?
What?
You can't. Yeah, wait. You can't advance twice. So never mind. It's still, if you fail the other test when you leave, you can still mark it. It's just that you can't like level twice. Use the rule. All right. So does anyone else do anything else?
With the silver, I'm trying to think.
I was going to say, it's got silver.
Money, that's really nice.
You want to try learn your spell book or whatever? Or do something with your spell book?
We're not near our library, are we?
You're not near the library, but you could try to retry the thing you failed at if you wanted to.
That sounds good. If I pass, it means I can level that up. So I'm gonna try that.
Anything else you'd want to do?
I don't think there's much. I think maybe just buying material. Can I get a bigger bag, or is this the biggest bag we can get?
That's the biggest bag you can get.
Ah, okay. What about a bigger belt?
Not get a bigger belt.
Ah, darn.
You could buy a quiver to hold 2 long items.
We've already been to the market though, so it would have been the time to do it.
Well, if he's buying it, he can buy it separate, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like Talia's banned from buying anything now because he only went for the market.
I know, but like you can buy multiple things in the market at once, right? And then we only have to make it only costs. Well, I guess it costs the same, right? Because it's all money. It doesn't count against cost of living, so never mind.
I'm trying to think.
But can you get advancement by going to the market?
Yeah, but you can only go to the market once, so you bundle it.
Each person can only go to the market once.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything I can't even get a bigger spell book, can I? I probably wouldn't mind spending this time. Sorry?
You have 4 spell books. What do you need? You don't need bigger spell books.
I want to consolidate them. I'll get a really good point.
Yeah, you could consolidate now if you want. You could write, but I mean, it's kind of like pointless.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's pointless right now is that like he's got 3 spell books sitting on a cart that never get used. That's what's pointless. So like it'd be better to have them on you or to be using them than to just have them sitting there never being used.
Right, but he has to learn them in order to write them, I guess. You could learn one of them additionally.
I think I was trying to learn Waterlord before and I screwed that up.
No, you're trying to memorize it. I'm saying you can mark it to your known.
Oh.
Like that you know the spell?
Oh, like from the spell book.
Right, yeah, you can like learn it so that it becomes into your library. So when you burn it from the spell book, you can still go back to your library at Crowthorn to write it into the spell book again. Or to memorize it.
Huh. I think I would do that.
Is there a limit to how many you can know? No, right?
Nope.
There's no limit. Yeah. It's just how many are in your memory palace at once.
It's a magical spell library at your base that as soon as you learn it, it gets written into the library. I'm imagining, because Tyler has said this several times about like carving it into the wall, his library at Crowthorn is like a room that he usually sleeps in, like, and there's like maybe like a sheet hung over the wall, but if you pour it down, there's like little tiny scratches all over the wall.
Yes, I look like a madman. That's how I study when I'm back at base. Let me go into my Ted Kaczynski room as I go learn some spells, blow things up.
All right, so are you going to learn a spell then?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to rent facilities in order to study? Make a scholar test.
I can't do this in the tavern, can I?
You can, but if you fail, you risk a fine of 2 or 3 Ob 3 resource tests in order to be like dealt with.
Oh, I'll do this on the street then.
No, I'm saying you could rent a facility though. Like you can go to the scholar place and rent like a room. It's because scholars and learning stuff like this is all like regulated by the guilds. So
gotcha. I'm just gonna go do that.
If you don't rent a room, you're at risk of being fined.
Yes,
that's
good. You don't have to if you don't want. Okay.
All right, so you're going to rent a room. Okay, it'll increase your cost of living by 1, but you can now make a scholars test to learn one of your spells. Which spell would you like to learn? You can ask me questions about it too, because you, like, if you have like, what does this spell do? I can just tell you.
I mean, I have all the ones I have here. I think I'm gonna memorize Weird Light.
Weird lights. All right, sure. That spell lets you create little magical lights.
I feel like this would be very useful just to bedazzle somebody. Oh, and I spent a persona before, I think.
All right, to learn it, it's going to be a Lore Master Ob 2. Learn it.
Lore Master Ob 2. And I am going to spend a persona for this. I don't think I spent one before. So I'm rolling 4 against 2. I'm just awful today. Remember, I got a headache.
You do have a headache. You're exhausted, but you now know Weird Light.
Fuck! I can't leave fresh anymore. Damn it! Oh.
Can you? Is it a thing that you can cure exhausted in the Flophouse? I don't know what you can be cured in Flophouses. I'm gonna assume that you could cure exhausted.
You're not exhausted anymore?
Yeah, so you could cure exhausted at a Flophouse because you didn't make the recovery test yet.
But I can cure exhausted at the Flophouse. I just got to make a health roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're already staying there. You already paid for it, so it's just a free thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that then right now, if that's all right. Or unless I can do any more business around town.
Well, you can do it now and then keep doing business if you want to.
Yeah, I'm taking a nap. I'm gonna go do some more stuff.
You may as well do it now because you only get you get it for free, so you may as well do it now.
Yeah.
Wait, Byron, you're exhausted?
Yeah, because I screwed up the. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I gave him a
And now I'm no
conditional
longer...
success. Great.
I see.
And now I'm no longer exhausted.
Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, guys, I just had the greatest nap. I feel so invigorated.
So your current cost of livings, as I see it, is Byron's at 2, Talia's at 2, and Elfin's at 1.
That's correct, as far as I can tell.
Go into magic, and I now know Weird Lights. Oh no, the bigger wizards are trying to steal my lunch money. And that was a persona. I'm going to drop that 4.
You'd still need to put the Weird Light book into your
inventory, right?
In your inventory.
Okay, and that one was. Let me check.
But feel free to put that your either your candle or your torch into your belt because it's only a single torch. It's not a bundle. Carry it under your belt.
I'm going to put my torch in my belt.
I can do that. I was wondering if I could somehow pay Byron to try and make an angry elixir removal for me. But
I can do that.
I don't know. I don't know if we have the money to do it though.
I got silver I can spend as well. 1d1.
Well, but you're already spending that for your own cost of living, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
Like when
But maybe if we cure.
You fail a resources test again?
So if you fail, it's the margin of failure is what you'd have
lose
to
that much resources, right?
Insulate. Yeah, but you'd have to insulate it with that much thing. So if you fail by 1 and you have 1 coin, it's only 1. You don't necessarily lose that much resources. It's an option I can choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I may or may not do it.
What do you want to tell you? I'll make it for you.
No, because I'd have to give you the spear to sell, I think, then. Unless I'm not understanding rules properly. Because right now I'm thinking I'm going to use the spear to cover my cost of living. Which will not only insulate me from 2 points of failure, but give me 2 bonus dice? Or does it only insulate me if I don't use it for bonus?
No. You have it exactly correct. Spend
Okay.
it when you leave. It'll give you 2 dice, 2 bonus dice, and insulate you from 2 dice of failure.
Yeah.
But you use it up no matter what. That's the thing.
So you'll be rolling 5 dice on an Ob2 test, and you could fail it by 2 and still be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could get 0, I'd still be okay.
You'd still be okay.
Yeah, the
Okay,
basically,
I'm seeing that.
basically there's 2 strategies for leaving town. One strategy is only spend as much as you have treasure, so no matter what, you're good. Or spend enough that you know you're going to fail, but you will almost certainly only fail by the amount of treasure you have.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes. But like treasure that you're not already spending on the check, you mean? Or?
You're rolling 5
No.
dice, so if you odds are you're gonna roll 2.5 as a success.
Oh, I see.
So
like
you,
a measured risk.
So you could
Like,
maybe do like 3 things, maybe, or 4
What-
things.
Yeah, because keep in mind, because your 2 dice will insulate you from 2 dice worth of failure, right?
Yeah. I'd
So
have to
right
fail.
now, if your resources is 2 and you get a 0 or whatever, Anyway,
No, this makes more sense. Okay.
if you fail, you want the margin of failure to only be what treasure you have.
Yeah.
But you can spend more because your resources, depending on what your resources is, you can spend more because you're unlikely to fail. Although I just rolled 7 dice on a scholar test. Got only one, so shit happened.
No, it's fair. And I failed my 5 dice on 2 for afraid or angry.
The way I do it is I always try to succeed on rolls when I'm leaving town, and then fails just kind of happen
Yeah,
from
that's
time
fair.
to time. And but when the fail can still happen, and you can spend your die. And you're
Yeah.
on.
Okay, I'll take that approach. I think
That's usually what I try to do.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Anyway, I mean, I'm pretty much done for now.
Andrew, do you want your 7-Up or not? I'll make you your elixir.
I mean, I'm not going to help you pay for it, so if you want to, you can, but I don't suggest you do. Just because I don't think we have the money for it. But maybe in camp or something, we can try and make it.
That works for me.
Yeah.
All right.
I was hoping to get fresh when we leave, but yeah, it's not worth it.
All right,
I can't wait to be fresh. Oh boy, oh boy,
let's
oh boy.
do cost of living. Let's do first.
I'll go first.
The taxman. I believe yours is Ob 1.
Yep, I will spend 1 copper. So, is my hometown. So I guess I'll count that as. Oh, there it is. Town applies. Here we go. I win.
2. Speed, mark a success. Are you fresh?
Yep. I am.
Excellent.
Yes.
You're happy. Feel free to mark fill bottles and whatnot.
Yes. We'll fill my water skin with water. I don't
Wants
have
to
a bottle.
go next?
I'll go next. I'm not gonna make
your
this
resources is 2.
against 2.
And you have one coin of silver.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
You make it.
There you go.
Woo! Am I fresh?
You are fresh, and you needed a fail. Hilariously funny. in order to advance your resources.
Well, for the first time in a long time, I'm finally fresh.
But you are fresh. That's probably
Yay!
better than failing.
Honestly.
And then, oh yeah, right?
Yes.
Are you,
So
are
I
you
will
still
roll.
angry?
I'm still angry.
Okay.
Yeah, I drank. I was consoled by Byron at camp. I drank in town. Still furious.
Where was it?
But I will
That
spend
explains
profit.
why it ran away.
Just get rid of that. And dependent. All right. I also succeed.
We're all successful. Let's go.
But I am not fresh. However, I do level up.
Oh, do you? Well, you will the next time we get to town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this not down?
You
Well,
level
did
up
you
at the
s-
gates. Did you have enough spent before coming?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
then,
okay. Then
yeah.
you should have leveled up
Sorry.
when you entered town because
Yeah.
you want to get the benefit while you're in town, right?
I didn't.
Oh, I see. I guess so, yeah.
I
Sorry.
didn't read that out loud because I was certain someone would have reminded me. But you've reminded me now. So yeah, if you had enough before you entered town to level up, you can level.
May as well do it now.
Excellent.
I mean, it's strictly worse for you to do it now, so
It's fine.
it's
I
fine
mean,
to
it
do
wouldn't
it
have
now.
affected anything. It's
What do you get?
only
What's your level
relevant to
benefit?
combat. I'm stubborn.
Nice.
So when I get attacked in a fight and I go down to 0, I don't go down to 0. I go down to 1, and someone else takes the rest of it. So I refuse to go out unless I'm like the fight's over. Although if the damage spills to me, I think I still get taken out.
Robert? Excellent. What level is
Yeah.
that?
Level 4. I'm on level 4.
Level 4. Cool. All right. Now is as good a time as any to take a break, or do we want to do a couple turns on the grind before taking a break? Doesn't matter to me.
I mean, I think we're just going to be heading right back to. Maybe now's a good time to take a because we're plunge right back into the dungeon. Unless there's something else you guys wanted to do outside.
Think of anything. I want to go to this dungeon fresh.
I don't think so.
All right.
It's like yeah.
Well, let's see the dungeon then next time. Call it lightly. Still a long session. Still pretty good. Hour and 40-ish. Hour 40 minutes. Hour and 50.
Yeah, well, that's a decent half session, right? Because like a full session is what 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
So
Excellent. We will see you next time on part 2 of session 7. And I forgot we didn't name last session, by the way.
oh, that's right. We should name that.
So previous session 6. We need a name.
Lying through the teeth.
What teeth?
Oh, that's the metaphorical teeth.
Vampire teeth.
Yeah,
We never actually saw the vampire.
lying through the vampire.
True, but it was implied.
You better be going to church. I mostly remember just going around the room lying to a bunch of people in the end of the last session.
I don't know. I don't have anything good. Something about
The-
cultist robes.
The prisoner.
The prisoner is good, maybe.
Prisoner
I mean,
swag.
it's simple, straightforward.
Slave to my own swagger.
feel like the prisoner is good because it could refer to the trick where Byron was the prisoner. It could be referred to the prisoner you saved.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's that. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, that's. I like that.
Sure. I'll just write that in. Cap lock on. Session 6. The prisoner. And then mark that Elfwin
Oh, that's perfect. Session 6 is the prisoner.
delivered the prologue to session 7. Or in session 7.
So it could be Plight of the Townies.
Alright, and that's all the notes I need. Thank you for playing. Thanks
What's the
for
name of this?
watching. Bye.
Naming this session.
We name it at either the end of next session or beginning of
Oh,
session.
doy. Sorry, I interrupted your outro.
This is half the session, so we'll end it next time. Part 2.